Rodri FC 1, Dyche FC 1. I can't think of a single, besides Ndiaye, obviously because he scored a goal, brilliant finish with the outside of his foot. Bernardo Silva, take some fucking notes. Take some notes, that's how you do it. Besides him, I can't think of a single Everton player that stood out to me. I can't think of a single Everton player that made me say, wow, he had a great game. Even Ndiaye didn't have a good game. We didn't want the win, and even that last chance that Everton had, 4-on-2. This is a massive 2-point drop by Everton Football Club, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we have 8 senior players out, but our team that we had on the field today was more than capable of getting a result. This has nothing to do with injuries. Nothing to do with Pep Guardiola. What is he supposed to do with Erling Haaland? What is he supposed to do with Manuel Akanji? Be nonchalantly, I said it in the Keep Sal bench video 2 days ago. He's lazy, nonchalant, doesn't put any efforts into his tackles, and this is what happens. Yes, you could blame Rico Lewis on that, but I am blaming Manuel Akanji. What is Pep Guardiola supposed to do with Kovacic? 0 output today. What is he supposed to do with Rico Lewis? What is he supposed to do with Savinho? This has nothing to do with Pep Guardiola, yet he's going to get all of the blame today. Everton didn't deserve to win the game. Well, we sure as shit didn't deserve to win the game. We had some good moments, but oh my goodness, Everton, take a bow. Sean Dyche, I was about to say sir, because he deserves it. He deserves a knighthood. Drew against Arsenal, Chelsea, and then Manchester City, and then they're going to go bend over for Liverpool? This is insanity, man. This is crazy. Who cares about Christmas Salah? Who cares about that post? I want to put this graphic to the left of me right here. What the hell was that all about? What was the point of this? Why are you showing this to the world? Why are you telling everybody? Trying to make us look disciplined? Makes us look pathetic. Embarrassing. We drew against Everton at home at the Etihad. If it was at their ground, I would have actually came here and said, good point. I'm proud of my team. I am not proud of my team. I am disgusted with the lack of effort, the lack of desire. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. If you had played this game with desire and still drew, I would have been happy. But you had no desire. No desire to win the ball back. No desire to go for the goal. We're going to go player by player. And first off is Stefan Ortega. Not really much to say about Stefan Ortega. All I'm going to say is decent game, and there's nothing you could have done with that Ndiaye shot. Nothing you could have done. That was all Manuel Akanji and Rico Lewis. Ortega had a good game today. First up, Rico Lewis. I am getting a little bit frustrated every single week. It's growing every single week with Rico Lewis. All this hype about him being the next coming of Philip Lahm. Trust me, I've never called him that. I've never said that he was going to be at that level. Most City fans have never said that. But some did. Apparently this guy was the second coming of Dani Alves. Philip Lahm. No. He's a very, very limited football player. He's going to get better, he's going to develop, but he's a very limited player. All he does is take the ball and distribute it to the wing. There were moments when Savinho was making runs, he didn't make the through ball. He's just there. It kind of reminds me of Kai Havertz. He does nothing special on the pitch. He just takes the ball and passes the ball. Does nothing special on the pitch, Rico Lewis. He's too small. He's too weak. He's gonna develop. Right now, he's not up to the standard of Manchester City of old. For right now, he's absolutely perfect. I believe in him, but oh my goodness, it's getting a little bit frustrating to see him doing the same things, spending more time on the floor, defensive mistakes. He doesn't have the pace to get back. He doesn't have the strength to get back. Where was that performance against Liverpool, against Mohamed Salah in our treble-winning season? Where are those performances in the last 2 years? None. They're non-existent. It's so frustrating because he's actually a talented player. He's just not showing it on the pitch. Perhaps it's the system. But I don't want to blame Pep Guardiola every single time because he's such an easy scapegoat, especially for rival fans. Rico Lewis has the capability of doing so much more than he's showing on the pitch. He's just not doing it now, and it's getting a little bit frustrating. Our other 3 defenders, Gvardiol, Ake, and Akanji. Nathan Ake, man of the match. Man of the match for me, Nathan Ake. Gvardiol, decent game today. Beautiful, beautiful body movements on that left-hand side. He is such an exquisite football player. I don't know the hate. I don't know why there's so much hate for him from the Manchester City fan base. When he gets the ball, he does these little shimmies and creates space for himself. His weak foot is amazing at passing the ball. His weak foot is amazing. Defensively today, I thought he was good. He didn't do anything out of the ordinary today. He didn't do anything today that caused any frustration, to put it simply. So good game by Josko Gvardiol. Manuel Akanji has been so effing lazy over the last couple of weeks. So goddamn lazy. It's pissing me off. He's so big. He's so strong. He's so powerful. He has no desire to keep a clean sheet. He has no desire to go in for the tackle. Whoever crossed that ball, I don't think was it Idrissa Gueye? I'm not 100% sure. He had 3 touches on the ball before anybody closed him down. Regardless, that cross and Akanji just nonchalantly not putting in an ounce of effort for that cross. Oh, that pissed me off. I almost threw my water bottle at the TV. That was absolutely embarrassing. Pathetic display of defensive prowess by Manuel Akanji. Kovacic. I'm not going to get on you. I'm not going to get angry with you because you're one of the few players who deserves an off day. Because you definitely had an off day today. But it's just, he didn't do anything special today. And he is one of the players that I put the least amount of blame for this draw today. Phil Foden. Phil Foden, ladies and gentlemen. If Phil Foden gets the blame today, I'm going to be so pissed. Because he was creating chances. He was dribbling the ball well. He was getting into great pockets of space. He was actually trying to find Erling Haaland. He was actually trying to find Doku and Savinho. He was just distributing the ball well. He was a facilitator today, Phil Foden. Great game by Phil Foden today. None of the blame goes on Phil Foden today. None of it. I'm happy for his distribution today. He just has to do that consistently for us to actually have a chance of winning games in the future. Bernardo Silva, not a good game. I don't give a shit if you scored. Alright? Because you weren't even shooting. You were crossing the ball. I saw your foot placement. You were not shooting the ball. What the hell was that trivela attempt? I think that pass was from Phil Foden. Phil Foden could have had the winning assist. Bernardo could have had a brace today. Instead, you tried to be Luka Modric and tried to trivela that shot. And instead, you could have just placed it with your left foot. And it would have been so much easier. You even had the space and time to take it onto your other foot if you wanted to. And dink it over the goalkeeper, because I've seen you do that. But instead, you went for the first time trivela finish instead of shooting it the most basic way that you can, the most effective way that you can, as a professional football player, earning hundreds of thousands of pounds every fucking week. I'm putting a lot of this blame on you. Oh no, but Bernardo Silva scored. I don't give a shit. I don't care. What the hell was that attempt? That pissed me off so much. Just because we were 1-0 up, you thought it was time to bring out the tricks. Oh, Manchester City are back. Oh my god, we scored a goal. This is going to be easy. Oh, don't worry, we'll score a couple goals in the second half. Let me do my trivela. No, you messed up. Say what you want about our 2 wingers, Jeremy Doku and Savinho, but Doku got an assist and Savinho won a penalty. Savinho's end product today was questionable, to say the least. But he was getting some great dribbles today. How many times did he do a step over? How many times did he do a body feint? Savinho, I saw a lot of positive things from Savinho. He's doing things that I didn't see Riyad Mahrez do at his age. I'm not saying he's going to be better than Riyad Mahrez or at Riyad Mahrez's level. Yes, I'm looking at Twitter right now, and Manchester City fans are absolutely getting on Savinho and destroying him, and I don't think that's justified in my opinion. There are other players who deserve much more criticism than Savinho. Savinho was putting in a lot of effort. He was crossing the ball, not well every single time, but he was crossing the ball to Erling Haaland. But Savinho was dribbling the ball well. He was getting to the byline. He was making things happen. He was winning corners, winning a penalty. It's just the end product that needs to be more polished, and he will be an exquisite football player. I really believe he would be one of the best wingers in the league if his end product could be more polished. He is going to develop that, ladies and gentlemen. As far as Jeremy Doku, yes, he got the assist, but I believe Savinho had the better game. I really believe that. I value effort more than what Doku did. Doku wasn't really putting in a lot of effort into his dribbles, losing the ball almost every single dribble, especially in that second half. We need a creative output, a creative counter-attacking output to pair with Erling Haaland, and Jeremy Doku just isn't that guy. You can see the frustration every time Erling Haaland plays with Jeremy Doku. It's getting a little bit frustrating to see Erling Haaland's frustration at Doku's ineptitude to pass the goddamn ball to Erling Haaland. Last but not least is Erling Haaland, and he deserves a lot of the criticism. He deserves a lot of criticism and a lot of the blame for today. That penalty was absolutely horrid. I don't care what Seamus Coleman did. I don't know what he was doing. He got a yellow card, but I don't really give a damn. He didn't have a ton of chances, but he just looks completely deflated. He looks uninterested in scoring a goal. Erling Haaland. This is insane. I've never seen this in my life. Erling Haaland looking a little bit disinterested. And it wasn't like the last couple of games where he didn't score or have an assist and football fans think he had a shit game. Erling Haaland got chances today. A lot more than I thought he would have had. He didn't capitalize on any of them. All I'm going to say is my final thoughts for this game is that we didn't deserve to win the game. I don't really think Everton really deserved to win the game, but they should have won it at the end with that 4-2. Or that 4-2 at the end. That was absolutely hilarious. I thought we were sure gonna concede a goal again. Where the hell was our defense? I'm just a tiny bit grateful that we got a point. We moved up to 6th place, but we could be 10th place at the end of today and tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, which is right where we belong. If we don't recruit in January, we are not making top 4. We're not even making top 6. We are barely going to be in the top half of the table at the end of the season if we don't get somebody in January.